Every survey of female happiness in the West shows just a straight decline since about 1970 till now. Women are becoming less happy in the West. I think it's very obvious. What accounts for that?
How can you be happy when all the men around you aren't men, right? We are the most beautiful union that God has possibly created on the planet. A feminine woman and a masculine man. It's the most beautiful union that can possibly exist. It raises children the best. Both parties are happier. Both parties gain. It's a net positive for everybody. There's no negative. There's no downside. But if you destroy one side of the equation, then the other side is going to be completely and utterly miserable and unhappy. How as a woman can you be happy if you can't find a man who you believe can protect you, provide for you, sticks up for you, has morals, has principles? There's none of those men left. So then what they do is just go from man to man trying to find it. And by the time they've been through enough men to maybe find someone semi-close to it, they've been through too many men to ever be happy. And then you have the absolute destruction of Western society. We talk about why men don't get married anymore. I can tell you why I wouldn't want to get married in America. I don't see the point in being married to a woman who's had so many partners before me that she can't properly pair bond with me and then giving her the opportunity to financially destroy me. I think that would be a bad chess move. And I do believe in marriage. I think society would be better if everyone was married. I'm saying that if you're living in an immoral society, being a moral person, if you're not careful about it, you can get wrecked. If the game is rigged, you have to be very careful if you play it. So how do we encourage men to get married? Well, they need to be worth marrying, but so do the women.
Most of us couldn't even handle a nigga with 6 figures, a nigga with anything over what we used to dealing with. We don't even know how to talk to a nigga with 6 figures. You used to talking to a nigga like trash, used to, taking shit back. You used to being able to kind a nigga with your pussy, cause you know it's good. But when a nigga don't need you, when pussy don't excite him, number one, and he know his work, don't have to put up with the shit you coming with, and got choices, got a line of bitches that he could choose from, that shit don't fly. You gotta adjust, or you can go and find the same type of nigga that you used to dealing with your toxic ass.
Okay, you see the funny thing is this, right? You hear a lot of women say, I want this kind of man. They reel off the list of the preferences, right? But when they got that man, when that man comes along, they don't know how to speak to him, how to deal with him, how to treat him.
No.
Fall back. Like she was saying, go back to the dudes that you're used to, because the dudes of a certain tier, a certain caliber, they're not gonna, you can't run that rubbish on them.
Nope.
They're not taking that, And as far as the good coochie, the good vajayjay, listen, that's up for debate.
That's up for
debate as
well.
well.
But lots of women have good coochie. I don't know why there's so many women. They're like, oh, but my coochie's good. There's lots of women that have good coochie. What do you mean?
I don't matter.
Exactly.
Because certain kind of men having good coochie don't excite them.
No, having money excites them.
And just like when they go for low tier guys, so they can control that man.
Exactly.
And say, you know what, that car you got, I'm taking back. Those clothes on your back, take that off, fold it up, put that down there. My house that you stay in, out you go.
That's why I said control.
They're used to those kind of men.
Yeah.
But when it's certain kind of caliber dudes, you can't run that rubbish on them.
Nope.
And a lot of dudes need to understand what their worth is. That's what I think.
That's true. That's very true. A lot of guys don't understand their worth,
Yeah.
and they'll take a whole load of BS from all sorts of different women
Because they think she's hot.
Yeah, or whatever the case is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, man, you have more worth than that. Don't let no woman chat to you like crap and put you down and, handle you in a certain way, be disrespectful.
Hold frame.
So I received a message from a young woman, and basically what she was saying is that her best friend just got married and her cousin just got engaged, and she just can't understand what the heck is going on because neither of them are even as cute as her, and she's been on the market for so long, and then they both end up with rings before her.
Rejected.
And this really bothered me because this is such a common trend amongst women that nobody wants to talk about. And if you don't believe me, go to anybody's page that you see where a woman is posed with a man or getting married and she's a little heavyset or even a lot heavyset, or she's not attractive as to what society says is attractive, right? Read those comments. You'll see women saying stuff like, oh, I just know it's somebody for me. Oh, what am I doing wrong? I can't believe this. Basically, it's not so subtle shade because y'all are so ego-driven that y'all really believe that just because you cute, you deserve to be somebody's wife.
Hell to the no, to the no, 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 no. Hell no, no.
Y'all really believe that just because you cute, you deserve to be somebody's wife. Like, for real, inside of your mind, that is the prerequisite to being a wife. Be cute. And it baffles me because at the end of the day, if we're really going to get real with ourselves, ladies, y'all don't even want to be wives. You don't want to be a wife. No, you want to have a wedding. There's a big difference. You want to take pictures for the gram. You want to go on a honeymoon. You want to wear the ring. You want to look at me. You want the attention. You don't want to be married to nobody. You don't have the capacity to be married to anybody.
I like this one.
Let's say you have a son, wildly successful, attractive, built himself up, became a millionaire, right? He has two women, one that's 21, single, no children, or one that's 29, one kid, baby daddy, but divorced. Who should your son get with?
Can she be 24 instead of 21? I just feel like when I was 21, like everything was so...
Okay, hold on. We don't care how you feel. What is a better, rational decision for your son to make?
21.
Why?
Exactly what they said. She is a blank canvas, especially if he's already successful and she's not established herself. There's no baggage holding her back. Then that is a positive influence in her life. They're likely going to do a lot better.
Oh, wow. You are capable of rational thought. Fantastic.
How dare you?